What's up guys, Sam Adams here, and today we are going to be doing The Drop. This is a weekly series where I go through what new video games are coming out. They normally always come out on Tuesday. So this week we have a bit of a light release schedule, but hey, let's go ahead and get into it. First off, we have Lords of the Fallen, and this is basically a Dark Souls style RPG dungeon crawler kind of game. A lot of people write it off as a Dark Souls spinoff. I don't really do that because it does have a few changes, and unfortunately the timing for this one was just off between Dark Souls expansions and Shadow of Mordor. All of these games have the same kind of feel, and it's really hard to get a game to differentiate from two titles that have a lot bigger names than your little Lords of the Fallen game. To add to this game, the developer put in more environmental deaths in the optional parts of the game. This basically means that if you are to venture off the path and, go exploring in a cave or, a little island, something along those lines, you're more likely to get environmentally killed. Example, a tree falling on you or something like that, maybe a wild man jumping out of the woods and killing you, stuff like that. If you're looking for a Dark Souls spin-off or something along those lines, kind of got that Shadow of Mordor feel, if you've already finished that game, check out Lords of the Fallen. Next up, we've got Sunset Overdrive being released by Insomniac Games only on the Xbox One. I did a video that you can click anywhere here and it will take you to it about Sunset Overdrive last week and what I think of it. But basically, Fizco, which is like the Monster energy drink of this game's world, has just released a new energy drink that has mutating side effects, and basically it's a Tony Hawk style on the rails shooter, but it's not really an on the rails shooter. Basically you're grinding on the rails, with different ways and stuff. It's an interesting take on a game. You can check out some of the gameplay. I'll link some gameplay in the description below, but all in all it looks to be a unique game and something that is probably going to be worth picking up because it has the potential to turn into Microsoft's Infamous or, Microsoft's one of their big headline flagship titles, and that's definitely interesting considering that we are just getting started with this new console generation. Next up, we've got MX vs. ATV Supercross, and a lot of you are probably wondering why I'm even mentioning this game, but basically it has, I believe, 17 tracks and 40 official racers. I did just read that off my notes. But the reason I'm mentioning this game is because whenever I was younger, I used to be pretty big into the MX vs. ATV games, especially on my PSP back when I used to be a wee little lad. And these games are something worth experiencing. It'll be interesting to see how they are trying to stay alive in this world that doesn't really care that much for MX vs. ATV anymore. But if you have never experienced the MX vs. ATV series, it's a pretty good series where you race small all-terrain vehicles and MX bikes. So, if you're into that kind of thing, it's coming out this Tuesday. If you've never tried the series, I would highly recommend trying it, any of the iterations. And this is just one more opportunity for you to go ahead and jump into it. Finally, we've got NBA Live 15, and if you remember, let's go ahead and flash back to last year. NBA Live 14 was a complete and total failure on the new consoles whenever it first came out. It was actually the first game I can remember having a price drop on the PlayStation 4, and at first I thought, wow, I can afford this game, and then I thought, if I can afford this game, it's probably crap. Yeah, it's in direct competition with NBA 2K games, and they tend to be a lot higher quality and a lot more basketball simulator style than the kind of, I venture to say, childish looks of the NBA Live 15 or 14 series. The NBA Live series tends to be a different feel, more of a relaxed feel. So if you're into basketball simulators, you should try out NBA 2K15, but if you want to venture out and try NBA Live 15, it comes out this week on Tuesday, just like all the rest of these games. And again, if you like basketball, you can give this one a shot. So, there you guys have it. Those are your releases for Tuesday, October 28th, 2014. Kind of a light lineup, except for the PlayStation 4 Update 2.0 that is coming out along with all of these games. It'll be interesting, and a video will be coming that on Tuesday. I hope you guys enjoy that video. And again, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this episode of The Drop, please drop me a like down below. Comment what your favorite game coming out this week is if you are looking forward to any of these. And also, if you get a chance, head over to my channel and check out some of my other content. I tend to post a lot of videos, and I almost guarantee that there is something you personally will like. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you that takes the time to watch my videos, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.